welcome to the Teeny Tinkers channel. I make ball jointed doll and craft related content. Today is a little different. This is not a ball jointed doll. It is a Monster High makeover. These were sent to me by my friend Jessie at Dark Hour Dolls. She had them laying around and hadn't used them for a while. So she offered to send them really kindly to me so that I could make them over. So obviously I can't do all of these dolls in one video today. So I thought I would focus on these two blue girls because they're already wiped and their hair's in pretty good condition, so I don't have to try and find wigs for them. I grabbed a brand new magic eraser just to make sure it's like really, really clean. All right, there's two very clean faces. I'm also going to give them a quick wipe with some soap and water, and I'll be back after that to start their face up. I'm actually noticing while I was washing them that they are different. This one's head looks a little bit smaller, and then also this one's got like plastic fins and this one's got molded fins. I don't particularly care for the fins either way, so I mean, oh, this one's got webbed fingers as well. So to start, I have some white acrylic paint. I'm just going to give a loose like eye shape here, but first, look, I'm all over the place. I'm going to take a pencil, probably, I don't even know, maybe this light green one, to just kind of outline the shape of the eyes I want, and yeah, and then we can go filling in the white from there. So we're going to do a half eye. It's hard to see because of the green, but that's kind of the point. Half closed eye with this girl, and then over here I'm going to do a full open eye. And now we can fill in the whites. I am by no means great at this. I have painted two, like repainted two, a Monster High and an Ever After High, and I really did like the way they turned out. So I thought it would be fun to do some more. Okay, so that's the first coat of white there. You can start seeing a bit of an eye shape, and we'll move on to this girly. She has much bigger eyes to work with. I actually first discovered custom Monster Highs, I'm sure the same way a lot of us have, through Delightful's through Delightful's channel. She does some amazing things with like Monster High and Ever After High dolls. I think Ever After High, but definitely Monster Highs. It always astounds me, especially now she has gotten into like a lot more like 3D sculpting, printing type stuff, and honestly it's super cool to watch, like very aspirational, and I've been really excited to see it. Okay, so I'm just gonna let that dry for a second, and then I'm going to start mapping out some colors and ideas. I'm also going to do this one's eyes in green. So I'm gonna go ahead and just draw in her half circles. Really trying to make them even so she doesn't look like cross-eyed or anything. That looks pretty good. And then the black part will go here. She looks a little mean, so I'm probably going to give her like sad eyebrows. Her, I'm going to do blue eyes. So I'm going to take my blue, this is sea blue, and we're going to draw her eyes as well. Also like the half circle things, and then her circles as well. Alright, sometimes I feel like I don't even know where to start. I guess I'll go with brown. I'm gonna pick one doll at a time now, I think. Maybe? Nah. I think I'm gonna do the pastels. Oh my gosh. Figuring things out. And just touch the blush here. What's going on? Kind of blotchy. Don't know why, so I'm just going to blend it with my finger. It's also going on fairly dark. Maybe my brush is still a bit wet from when I cleaned it. That's probably what it is. Alright, well that's okay. We can just blend it in with the finger this time. Yeah, I can feel the base is a little damp still. Okay. That's fine. There's always blending, a little bit on the forehead. Again, we're gonna just blend it out. Oh my gosh. A disaster. Alright. Hopefully this one's dry. And we can use that to do her nose. It's going on really dark. So I'm used to painting resin where you put a lot more pigment to get the same effect. And this just like, you just touch it with the color. Gosh, you need a really light hand. Okay. I think that looks kind of cute now that it's blended out a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit on her lips and then I'm going to move on to the other doll. Okay, so for this girl, I'm going to do the same blush color, or actually I'm going to go with a red. A little more red. But I'm going to do this one's blush over her nose instead. I'm going to have to blend this because I went in really dark again. Okay, so there we go. It's blended out. Also looks cuter. I really wanted this one to be super pink on the nose, and I'm going to do like freckles and stuff. It's going to be cute. Hopefully. We'll see. So yeah, I chose 2 different colors because I do want them to look a little different. So, okay, so I'm going to grab my black pencil and just color in the eyes. Little bitty pupils. Might make them just a tad bit bigger. There we go. Her eyes are looking a little far apart, so I'm gonna try and bring it back in by pulling the pupils towards the middle and just making them a little bigger. There we go, that looks better. I'm also gonna go ahead and draw the top eyeliner now too. Just a little bit of a wing. Okay. Here we go, that looks pretty good. And then over here, we're gonna do the same thing, color in the pupils, and then do the top liner. Oh, I just noticed that this one's arms don't bend. Interesting. I'm sure this is obvious to anyone who collects these dolls, but are there different like body generations where some bend and some don't, or was this just like what's going on? Okay, so no wing on this one, just a soft eyeline. They're already looking pretty cute, so like I'm not mad. Next up, I'm going to start with the eye color. First I'm going to brush in some pastels, and then I'll go over with pencils. So this one's going to have green eyes. So I'm just going in over here and grabbing some green pastel. And just kind of dropping it right over the black even, because, okay, so green. It's super light, I know, fully aware. But yeah, and I'm also going to use the same green because that's her skin tone here. Oh, I'm afraid it will be dark. Okay, it's not so bad. And just kind of button her nose by kind of just drawing around it. And also in her eye creases. And then I'm going to go in with the blue and do the same on this girl. Okay, I'm already liking how they look a lot better. They're super cute. Pretty excited. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in with my green pencil that I did the outlines with. I'm going to kind of redefine the outline of the eye. And I like to do kind of a, sometimes like a split off, where it's got two little lines that go off. It's a little darker here. Let's try and blend that. And then same thing on this side. One thing that's nice about repainting these dolls is because they're like molded so well, you can just, if you follow the eye lines, like it's really easy. I think, at least. I don't know. Might just be me. And then I'm going to color the top parts of the eyes around the pupil. I guess I'll grab this light green color and do the bottom of the eyes with that. Black pencil again. And just going over the pupils again. And just a little more definition in the eye creases. I really need to get the bottom line, like the bottom lashes, I guess. The lashes, and define the under eye. Because right now, it's all kind of just blending together. Alright, this went on a little darker than I was expecting, so I'm just going to roll with it though. That looks better. Her eyes look a little more defined. I'm also going to quickly just dot inside her nose. Dot. Dot. She actually has nostrils. She looks super unimpressed. I kind of like it, but I want her to look less angry. And she's got brown hair, so I'm going to give her brown brows. Ooh, that went on a little thicker than expected. Oh my gosh! Alright, let's just, okay, that's gonna be fine. Because then we can grab the brown, make sure it's the brown, not the black, and just add some lines. And then around the middle of the brow, I start drawing downwards. Sometimes you just roll with the punches and you end up with a girl with thicker brows, and it's still higher on this side. There, she's still cute. I like her. Are her brows twins? No. Are they sisters? Are they best friends? Yeah, probably. Because we're gonna do her bottom lashes. I cannot do this right side up, so we're going to go upside down and add some lower lashes. They're just little bitty things. So I want to pay a little more attention to the lips now. I had made hers very like pinky, but I'm gonna go with a more red in the lip lines. Because I would like to define the inside of the mouth a little more. And yes, I do the cracky lip thing, but I don't leave it this intense most of the time on resin dolls or otherwise. I kind of draw it on, and then I'll go in and pick up the color, and then I'll kind of color on top of it. And it blends it out a little more. Very soft, cute lip. And I want to put just a spot more red here. It was definitely that brush because this is distributing the color a lot better. I think I'm going to give her some freckles. Why is it that freckles make every face cuter? It's not too bad. I feel like she could use some eyeshadow in the corners, and I'm going to give it to her. And I'm also going to take the red and just add a little bit to the very inner corner of her eyes. There we go. I don't know, I think she looks pretty cute. I'm pretty happy with this as her face. I don't know, it's not professional, but I think she looks really cute, and she'll look really cute with my other Monster High girls. So I'm going to put her to the side and spray her with some MSC after. I really am adoring her right now. I think she's really, really, really cute. I'm going to grab my dark blue pencil and go over the outside of her, what do you call it, the color part of your eye, and add some lines, because I have more eye to work with her, like more space, so I can put a little more detail. Not that you couldn't on the other doll. I did say I can put a little more detail because I'll have the ability to do that. Okay. And I'm going to put a little teeny bit of green in her eyes too. So like right underneath where I put the blue just now on one side, I'm going to put a little green. I just realized I didn't quite finish the other girl because I still have to add the like the little white dots in her eyes. Okay. And I'm going to grab the green because she's not really going to have the, I don't want the same dark eyeliner effect. Oh, and brown inside the nose. And literally just bouncing between browns. Some lower lashes. I went a little longer with hers. Maybe I will just try and draw her eyebrows straight on. Maybe a bad idea. There we go, some like thinner eyebrows than her sister. And then I'll use the pencils to just redefine the ends of the brows. Okay, so I'm going to just go back in on the lips, and I'm going to do like maybe a little bit more purpley pink. Mixing a couple colors here. And then I'm going to use magenta as my lines. Right, my other girl had a softer lip and a more intense eye look, so I went the opposite way with this girl. Kind of just add a little bit of definition to like her cheekbones here. I didn't do it on the other one, but I am trying to make them look different, so. Okay, final touches, because that's about as intensive as my painting skills go for these dolls at this point. But I'm just going to take and just do a dot here and here. I wish I had some gloss for the eyes. It really does kind of bring them to life a little more. I'm also going to put some white freckles on this girly. Okay, that's my two girlies. I'm going to brush their hair and get them some clothes, and then I'll be back. Okay, so this is how the first girl turned out. I did put her hair in a ponytail because when I was brushing it, it was coming out in literal clumps. So I think it was probably not glued inside. I'm not really sure. She's still looking a little shiny. I'm not really sure what's up with that because I did use MSC. So yeah, so I put her in this Creatable World jacket and shirt and then some green random shorts and the shoes the other girl was in. I think she looks pretty cute. I'm pretty happy with her. And then conversely, I have the other girl, and she's giving me a little bit of Harley Quinn vibes. I put her hair into these like 2 ponies that are still sticking straight up. They're going to be, like, I'm going to make them lay down. But she's just wearing a white Creatable World tank top and some Monster High shorts. I don't have a lot of clothes for these type of dolls, just like hanging around my house. So this is pretty much the best I could do. I have this bin with like random OB11, small USD Blythe size things. So I mean, like, they don't fit the Barbie size things or the Blythe size things I have, so I really had to just draw from what I had. Let me know what you think and who you thought was cuter, brown and blonde girl or pigtails girl. They don't really have names. I don't bother naming my Monster High girls, but anyways, if you like this kind of video, let me know. I can always try customizing different dolls. If you're already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much for subscribing. And if you're new here, I hope you like the content and will consider subscribing. As always, I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye!